Hey, this is Z Newell, and I'm coming at you live from the sun porch at the Brick. On today's What's Your Why, I want to talk about something really special, which is what's your why not? Okay? It's a little bit different than the usual approach because I want to talk about what is it that keeps you from your why, your purpose, acting in the world. Hey, if you're out there, flash me a heart or something so I know we're broadcasting live. Awesome. Hey, Tommy, good to see you. So I want to talk about what's your why not. In my book, The MQ Formula, Ignite Your Magnificence Quotient, it'll be coming out in the fall. There's 3 things that hold us back. 3 things that I want to share with you today. Number 1, self-doubt. Number 2, our fears. And 3, our limiting beliefs. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Just put a hey there in the comments or something. Good, great to see you here, Christina. So your self-doubts, your fears, and your limiting beliefs. Specifically today, I want to talk about self-doubt. It's interesting. 2 days ago, I was thinking about doing this broadcast on self-doubt, and up pops a Facebook Live 5 minutes later, my friend Julie Jones Hamilton, and she was talking about self-doubt. So it's in the air, it's floating around. Now, I want to tell you before I get going on this, I'm walking the talk, folks, okay? I've been in bed sick for the last 3 days. I had self-doubt if I could even come on and do this broadcast today. So just a little while ago, I hauled myself out of bed, I took a shower, I shaved, and here I am. Okay, so I had that self-doubt. I also had the self-doubt within me. Hey, thank you for joining. Okay, Sonny, awesome to see you. So I also had this self-doubt. Do I have anything really worth saying? That's the question. And will anybody listen to me? And here you are. So thank you for joining me. So today's episode about self-doubt, I want to share with you some really beautiful pieces that I got from my friend Maureen Zappala. She wrote this book, Pushing Your Envelope, and it's about the imposter syndrome. So here's the thing. Everyone has self-doubt, no matter how successful you are. Hey there. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for joining, Lee, and I can't even see you already coming on the screen. Thank you. So even people who are radically successful and powerful and appear to be all kinds of things going on have self-doubt. And in Maureen's book, she talks about the imposter syndrome, which is where people get to this level where even though they seem to know a lot and everybody thinks they know a lot, they feel insecure inside. So self-doubt is when we turn in on ourselves and question ourselves. That's the topic for today. Fear is stuff that's out there. Can I handle it? Can I face it? And limiting beliefs kind of umbrella the whole thing. So I'm going to do some episodes in the future on this. I know my friend Tommy Lanham, who's watching right now, has some great stuff on his YouTube channel as well. So I'm going to get right to it here, and I'm going to share with you something that Maureen has in her book, and she gave me permission to share this. This is really powerful, okay? I hope you can see this. If you can see this, just put a 1 in there, okay, in the comments if you could see this chart, okay. I hope it's not inverted, all right? So this little purple dot right here is the stuff I know, or the stuff I think I know, okay? So we all know something. We all have some experience. And here's where it gets interesting. This little blue circle with the lines around it, can you see that? Just stick a 1 in the comments. Great, great. Okay, now if anybody out there watching this ever has self-doubts, whether you're live or you're going to watch this on the replay, stick in the comments, hell yeah, okay? Hell yeah, I have self-doubts. I really need to see this to know that I'm not the only one in the world that has them. Hell yeah, okay? This little purple dot is the stuff that I know. I'm pretty sure I know it. I know a certain amount of things from my life experience. Right, hell yeah. This blue circle right here, that's a little bit bigger, is the stuff that they think I know, okay? So I'm standing here in front of you and I think I know a little bit about self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs, okay? I think that other people may think I know more than I really do, okay? Because I'm writing a book on it and all that stuff. So maybe They think I know more than I do, so I'm standing here. This is where this imposter syndrome comes from, because a lot of times people puff themselves up and they pretend they know more than they really do, or they get to believe that they know more than they really do. But in fact, this is the little bit that I know right here, this little purple dot. This is what some other people might think that I know. Now, this big blue circle is the stuff that I think everyone else knows. So when self-doubt comes into the picture, my little tiny dot is tiny in the universe of stuff that other people think that I know. This is what I'm projecting, or that I think everybody else knows. That makes me feel really small. Now, self-doubt is essentially the opposite of self-worth. So if I begin to doubt myself, can I do this broadcast? Am I going to feel good enough? Am I going to have something worthwhile to say? That is the opposite of, yeah, hell yeah, I can do the broadcast. I have something worthwhile sharing. You see, self-doubt and self-worth go hand in hand. Now, here's the real truth of how to increase your self-worth. Okay, hey, thank you. Yes, heck yes. So here's the real key to increasing your self-worth, okay? To move from self-doubt and insecurity to self-worth. Self-doubt, the little dot I am in relation to the world of what people think I know and what everybody else knows, I don't know squat, okay? Because I'm just a little drop in the bucket. Here is a radically different way of looking at it. And this is in Maureen's book. She's brilliant, and I suggest you get the book, Pushing Your Envelope. This is the same purple dot. This is the stuff that I know. And I know some things. I'm 61. I've been through a bunch of things. I've read, I've studied, I've experienced. I know some things, okay? However, these are all the other dots. This is you guys out there, okay? Each of you tuning in, Tom Haley, Tommy Lanham, and all the people watching and the people that are going to see this, you all know some stuff too. This is closer to, here's what I know, here's what each of you knows, because each of us has a unique perspective on the world. And the whole thing together forms the stuff that everybody knows. So the truth of the matter is, each and every one of us, if you agree with me, put a heart, give me some thumbs up, let me know what's happening here, okay? Good, great. I really need a little bit of reinforcement here to up my self-worth on this broadcast, okay? Hey, Arthur, all right. So just give me a thumbs up or something if you hear what I'm talking about, that what I know and what everybody else knows is equally worthwhile. And all together we are contributing to the stuff that all the stuff that's possible to be known. Thank you for the thumbs up. So for those of you who just tuned in like Arthur, this is the insecure part, the little dot that I am, what I think people think I know, and the stuff that I'm doubting that I could ever know. The reality is each of us really knows a lot. We're in our unique place. Arthur's a climber. He knows a hell of a lot more than me. I might know a little bit more than something, than other people, okay? So this is the way to shift. You're the same dot, but start looking at yourself as equally as valuable as everybody else. Take away the self-doubt. Share what you know with other people, just like I'm sharing this with you, and I hope that you will share this broadcast on your page for your friends, okay? Now, as Bob Newhart might say, stop doubting yourself. Just stop it, okay? Because you are not an imposter. You do not have the imposter syndrome. You know stuff. I know stuff, and we're in this world to communicate and align that. You are worthy. I don't know, is this coming up on the screen? Put a 2 in there if you could see the bottom of this, please. Is this coming up on the screen? You are worthy. You are you, I am me, and each of us has our value. And what I'm doing in my book, the MQ Formula, is I'm giving people some perspective on what I have learned about lining up my head and my heart, my purpose and my passion, so that I can move through self-doubts, limiting beliefs, and fears. So I'll talk about those on a future episode. For the moment, if you want a little bit of more tidbits on my book and what's coming out, I know you got your phone because you're watching here at lunchtime or whatever, middle of the week. Pick up your phone and text 444999. That's 444999, okay? And put in MQ Formula. That's the name of the book. No spaces, MQ Formula. And that will send you a little message and add you to my cool little email list. And I don't have the time to spam you with email. I am so sorry. However, I want you to know I've already planned to have an all-day event September 29th where we're going to do a whole day workshop on some of these pieces that I'm giving to you. So I want to be able to tell you when that's coming up. So text 444999, put in MQ Formula, do that right now. And thank you so much for joining me. And thank you to people that support me in what I'm doing here. Dan Matthews, who said he really appreciates some of these individual broadcasts besides the interviews I do with people, and all of you guys that are joining me. You know, we're all in this together trying to figure out how to be our more magnificent selves. We each have our own language that we use. And I'm hoping that my language and my explanations here today and some of these other broadcasts will bump you up a notch to become just a little bit more magnificent. So please text 444999, put in MQ Formula, share this broadcast, give me some likes. I'm sending you all some love, and thank you for joining me. I feel worthy. How about you?